Hello, my name's Ken Carson, one of the owners at Xybix, and behind me is our XM line of radiology imaging desks. They work in hospitals all the way down to home offices and reading rooms in between. In this video, we're going to walk you through which one's going to be the best use for your needs. This is our XM8 model. This is designed for probably the most high-intensive uses. Hospitals where you almost have reading 24/7, or you have multiple shifts. One doctor leaves, another comes and sits down and gets to work. And let me show you why this works well for them. We've got two surfaces here. We call it dual surface. One for your keyboard, for your hands, the other one for the monitors, your eyes. Let me show you how this works and goes up and down and can fit you the best. So I ran this down to a lower possible sitting position. Let me show you something else we can do with a dual surface that really provides great ergonomics. This is a great setup. As you can see, I've got the keyboard surface a little higher than the monitor surface, and that's for people that use readers or bifocals, and it helps prevent them from having to look up to see their screens. Great benefit of the dual surface imaging desk. The next thing I'm going to show you is what we call roller vision. It allows us to move the monitors back and forth for your best focal depth adjustment. So I'm standing here off to the side, and you can see over there, there's a knob that allows the doctor to adjust everything back and forth easily. And I'm just going to do it from the side here and show you the range of adjustment we have for this and how you can get it set for your best viewing angles. So you just grab the knob here and adjust it back and forth. Let me show you how that works. As you can see here, the monitors move simultaneously back and forth. And this is one of the big differences between the XM8 model and the XM6 model. This one has the monitors on this arc, and it keeps them clean and it keeps space underneath there for you to store a laptop, any additional paperwork you might have. It just cleans it up and makes it look really good. As you can see, the monitors move back and forth simultaneously, and they're easy to move. They're actually on rollerblade wheels. And the difference between the XM8 here is this roller vision versus the XM6. They're on an arc and back. They're mounted on there using a Visa mount, and it allows them to have space underneath and be very easy to adjust. So let's go to the back and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here are some Barco 6 MP monitors, and you can see they mount on what we call a knuckle. We take off the mount that comes with the Barco. It's very easy to do. We hook them here on a Visa mount. This also allows them to be tilted if you need to, and then also pan if they need to. But most radiologists get them straight and leave them there, and it works great. And as you can see, back and forth from here, super easy to do. Each XM8 model is designed to hold two computers like you see here in our computer hanger. Let me show you how it works. You can see here on this model, we've got the computer hanger holding the computer. It has adjustable straps. It can hold many different sizes, widths, and heights of the computers. And then also, critical part here is that the computer goes up and down with the monitors, keeping the cable short, and which keeps the screens accurate. The next thing I want to show you is a storage shelf that comes standard in all XM8 models. I just have a tablet in here right now, but it can hold a laptop, iPad, your phone. And speaking of that, it has a power outlet and two USB outlets so you can charge your devices there throughout your day. Next, I want to show you what we call Data Dock. It's a quick place to plug in your USB devices to connect to your computers. I don't like this shaped keyboard and I don't like this rollerball mouse, so I'm going to grab my own keyboard and mouse and plug those in. An option on the XM8 is a personal climate system. Yeah, you heard that right. We have the option for heat, air, and a couple other cool things. It's called Access. Let me show you how it works. First of all, you can run it just through your phone on Android or Apple, or you can run it on a tablet, or you can run it on Windows 10. So let me show you a few of the quick functions on this and how it works. This is what the Access interface looks like on all your devices. This is on the iPad. So I can control task lights, all the ambient lights that are offered here, height adjustment, a fan, a heater, and then also keeps track of your calories when you're standing. So standing back there, you can see how this works. I can turn the task lights on and off. I can adjust the heat, the fan, and then I can also adjust all these ambient lights. I'm going to go to green. I like green, so we're just going to make these green for the day. And this is really easy to do and switch to change to a green color. And you can see how this works. You can get it set up to your most comfortable, best settings. If you want to learn more about Access, we've got way more detailed videos. Let us know. We'll send them to you so you can watch them and learn more. Now we learned about the XM8. Most important thing is remember usage. This is for your large hospitals where you've got lots of doctors in, cranking through the reading room, your imaging centers, you're cranking through it, multiple users. Now let's go talk about the XM6 over here and the differences and the best applications for that. This is our XM6 model. It has a lot of the same great features our XM8 has. One of them is the application. Where is the best use for this? So we're looking at little smaller reading rooms. We only have one or two doctors coming in using it. You don't have as many users. Clinics, places like that, this works great for that. Another one is price point. This is less expensive than the XM8, and we have a video addressing costs of each one. You'll be able to watch that. And let me show you the big difference is the roller vision. We took off the monitor arc on the back, and the monitors sit on their natural stands. They're tied down so they can't tip over. We don't want that to happen, but it still has the same functionality of the focal depth adjustment. It has data dock, where you can plug in your keyboard and mice. It has a shelf. It has the option for access. And it also has the dual surface adjustment, which is your best ergonomics. Now we've learned about the XM6, let's head over to its little brother, the XM4, and learn about that. The best use for the XM4 really is for a single radiologist, home office, or if they got a small office. You don't necessarily need the dual surface, so this one comes in a single surface. The best uses for the XM4 is a small reading office or a home office. This is a single surface instead of the dual surface. The thinking there is if one person's on it all the time, they can get it set to their best sitting and standing positions, and they don't need to have the variations of different size people. The single surface works great for that. The monitors, they can sit on what we call a heads-up stand. We like this because it gives you some of that variation you need, and then also gives you room to put equipment underneath and have space to store things and get them out of the way and make your desk very clean. The best use cases for this is a small reading office or a home office. We only have one or maybe two doctors working on it, and obviously in a home office only one doctor's working on it. This is a single surface with our heads-up stand to keep the monitors up a little higher. This is also height adjustable, just like all the others. So let me show you how this looks on the single surface. This can provide you with some of the features we saw on the XM6 and the XM8. One of the nice ones is, once again, access the personal climate. You'll have one light color changing underneath, and you can also have the heater and the fan. So once again, you can get it just right. We've learned about the XM8, the XM6, and the XM4, and they go down in price from the 8 to the 6 to the 4 here, as you can tell. And we do have a pricing video available, and we can send that to you also. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you learned a lot about which model will work best for you. If you have any questions, hit us up. We're here to help.